we saw an all-women's event at the NWA with Empower, but now we're gonna see something really, really important as it is Knockouts Knockdown. Gail, Kim, and Mickie as well. You've had your experience in multiple companies all around the industry, as well as Deonna. For you as women, as performers, how important for you is to have an event focused completely on the women's wrestling and its evolution to what it is today?
I, for one, I think it's incredible, and it shows that, what amazing things that all the women can do across the world. And I think that the Knockouts division and Impact have always been ahead of the curve with the women. I feel like they've always done really cool stuff. And so to bring back the Knockouts Knockdown and to be a part of that from, on the commentary team with Beta, and to watch all of these matches live and in person and unfold, it was just amazing. And, coming off Empower and then to be asked to be a part of this, it was really special to me. So, and then there was a special match that I had, obviously a real interest in, which was Deonna's Pick Your Poison match. So,
Well, I will say, coming off the tail of NWA Empower, and for me to be able to be a part of that as well, was truly, I told Mickie after that event happened, I said, thank you so much, because not only, us women, we always feel like we're fighting. No matter, I'm retired and I still feel like I'm fighting for women's wrestling at this point, even though things have gotten much better. And I have to say, it gave us such, to know that we did it together. And it was so, not only was the show fulfilling for entertainment wise for the fans, but it was emotionally fulfilling for us as women in this business to know that all these years of hard work has paid off in some way. And for us to be able to bring Knockouts Knockdown, hasn't been back since 2017, to bring it back right off of that and taking that momentum, it's been great. And using a lot of the same girls, the really top of the industry right now. It's just a really exciting time for women right now. I think 2021 for women's wrestling has been a huge success. Deonna, you want to comment?
Yeah, I mean, just to piggyback off what you said, Gail, I think to have both of these events so close to each other really pushes forward the narrative that women's wrestling is important and should be cared about and is a draw. And we can do everything that we want to, really. But Knockouts Knockdown especially is really special to me because that was my 8th professional wrestling match with Impact. So it was a really full circle feeling when we were told there was going to be a Knockouts Knockdown, and now I got to be a part of it on the flip side. So I'm really excited to see what the reaction is going to be on Saturday when everyone sees this event. I think we brought in some really great girls who are looking for an opportunity, and again, I know what that feeling is like. So I really think that people are gonna pay attention to these ladies. And then I'm obviously the Virtuosa, so I am the head of the pack at Impact, and I really am excited for my match. It doesn't matter who Mickie picked for me in this Pick Your Poison thing because I've dominated them all. Most of our Knockouts roster, most of the outside ladies that have come in, so I have no problem with whoever.
I mean, that's what it takes to be a champion, right? You got to be able to face anyone that's thrown at you. So thank you, Michael. We appreciate you. Next, we're going to hear from Tom Campbell from Cultaholic.
Cultaholic.
Yeah,
I recognize that name. Yeah.
Sorry, guys, we're just taking a minute.
That's okay.
Okay, if we don't have Tom, I can just talk about what's happening on.
Can you hear me now, by any chance? Have we done it?
Oh, there you
Hello.
go. There you are, Tom. Go for it.
It's a Christmas miracle. Hi, everybody. How are we all doing? We good?
How are you?
Good. I like your train in the back there.
It's Harry Potter Lego.
Oh my gosh, that is
my son would love that. That's great.
It's definitely mine. Doesn't matter. Anyway.
big kid, right? Everyone's got to be a big kid.
You've got to be a big kid. You've got to be. Want to piggyback a little bit off what you guys were saying about sort of the importance of events like Empower, like the Knockouts Knockdown, and want to reflect on something we saw on Impact on this past Thursday, which was the launch of the Digital Media Championship. And it was hard to ignore the fact that in amongst the video package, we see some great male wrestlers and some great female competitors as well. So just to kind of put this out there, does this a three-pronged one? Does this suggest that the digital media title is going to be an intergender title? Is this something that Mickie, Deonna, you guys want to be having a dust-up over? And how important is it now for a company with the credibility and legitimacy of Impact Wrestling to have an intergender championship right now?
Well, the intergender, I believe it's an intergender, the digital media championship. That's what it's indicating right now and the direction we're going to go through towards. I'm all for it. I mean, we've seen other titles in other companies basically that are kind of open, the 24/7 title, I guess you can call it. I mean, it's pretty much open to any gender, right? That title was. I'm okay with it. I like it. I think it's something different. I think it's something exciting that, yeah, I mean, what's to say that Deonna or Mickie, if whoever's the Knockouts champion, can't go for the digital media championship after that. So I think it's just more excitement, more things to look out for Impact Wrestling. And ladies, are you interested? Looking out, have your eyes on that title or what?
Yeah, I have my eyes on all the titles. So there's no doubt if there's an opportunity to become the digital media champion, why wouldn't I want to carry that championship? As far as intergender wrestling goes, I think Impact has done it, and there's a purpose to it. And when it makes sense, it makes sense. So I think it's really cool we're in a company that allows us to break those barriers down and push forward again how important women are in terms of wrestling, and that we can go toe-to-toe with men. So I would love to add a third championship to all my gold.
Yeah. That's so exciting. No, it really is exciting, and I think to show different types of matchups and opportunities for people who wouldn't necessarily have a chance to wrestle for. But what I'm most excited for, I'm really excited for you, Deonna, because after you lose the Knockouts Championship, you can have something to fill that little void. So you're welcome.
Okay, before we get a little bit too escalated here, thank you, Tom. We appreciate your questions.
Thank you so much.
And no problem.
Thank you, Tom.
Ella J. from SSB.
Ella's here. Ella.
Hello.
Well, now we can solve. You know, Gail, that Deonna and I's biggest rival is Ella, apparently.
Okay.
No, I think Mickie's biggest rival is Ella, because Ella's already said that I'm her favorite wrestler. So I think that's between you two.
Well, this isn't about me. This is about solving your guys' issues. So obviously you guys have not seen eye to eye in the past few weeks, but we're all about celebrating and honoring your fellow women's wrestlers. So for each of you, what is one thing you admire or like about the other person?
Good question, Ella.
That's a great question. I will say that I admire most about Deonna what she's done since she's walked into Impact Wrestling, and she's really carved out her name, and I think that you've done a remarkable job, Deonna. I will say that, from professional to professional. She's an amazing talent, and I've watched her matches and her ability to go in there with all of her opponents and have what I like to say the match of the night. And I know that at Bound for Glory, regardless of what anyone says, you're going to be up for the fight of your life, and I expect nothing less than that from you. So the real winners hopefully are the fans. Ella, are you going to be there?
I'm trying.
It's your birthday weekend. It's your birthday weekend.
It is.
We'll have to plan something.
We'll see.
We can make a cake, and then we can shove it in Deonna's face together. How about that?
Oh, okay. I was thinking we could shove it in her face to celebrate, but that's fine.
It's happened before, so not bound to happen again.
Thank you for that. I guess my answer would be I admire most how headstrong Mickie is about women's wrestling and how much she loves it. and wants, again, like we've been talking about, to put it at the forefront of professional wrestling. That is something I dreamt about doing myself as a child growing up, wanting women to be more than they were perceived to be. So to be working with women who feel that same way and are in a position to make it happen is very special to me. So that is what I most admire about you.
I'm glad we could have this therapy session.
That was a really good question, Ella. Thanks for giving us some love in this chat room.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ella. Next, we're going to have Brad Marcus.